What's going on, everyone? Mitesh here with Tech, and today we are talking about the Essential phone camera on which this video is being recorded right now. So I'm using the front-facing camera, which is an 8 megapixel sensor, and it can record up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. So this is what you're seeing right now. And yeah, I think it does a pretty good job. There's no image stabilization here. I think it might do some electronic image stabilization, but there's no optical image stabilization on any of the lenses on this camera, on this phone. But yeah, so this is the quality you guys can expect with the front-facing camera. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so all of this video is being recorded using the Pixel camera app because the Essential phone camera app kind of sucks, and I really recommend you just download the Pixel camera app because it's way better. If you guys want to know how to do that, I will have a link to it up here. I made a video about that, so yeah, just want to let you guys know about that. Alright, and this is video from the rear camera, and this thing can do 4K at 30 frames per second just like the front-facing camera. And yeah, I think it takes some pretty good video. It has no optical image stabilization like any of these lenses do, but I think the Pixel camera does help out a little bit with the electronic image stabilization. Now it does have the second camera which does black and white, but you can't access it from the Pixel camera app, so you have to go to the Essential phone camera app to do that, and I will show you what that looks like now. Alright, and this is video from that secondary camera, the black and white sensor. Now, I don't know how many of you shoot in black and white. I personally wouldn't ever really use this, but it is an option. You can only access this camera though through the regular Essential phone camera app. The Pixel camera app can't access this camera at all. So yeah, if you guys want to do it, you can still do it. I, once again, don't see any reason for this camera, but hey, it's there. Alright guys, moving on from the video side, let's talk a little bit about the photographs you can get from this camera. And I think the Essential camera plus the Pixel camera app can produce some wonderful results, as you guys can see from these pictures right here. I think the dynamic range is just really good, and even in low light you can get some surprisingly good pictures. So I was really happy with this camera. I thought I'd be really disappointed by moving from my Pixel 2 to the Essential phone, but I was pleasantly surprised by how good the Essential phone camera can be. The front-facing camera is also good on the Essential phone, though the dynamic range on the front-facing camera is not the best, and especially in low light, you're going to get some pretty noisy images, but you know what, overall, they're still all very usable images. Alright, now I'm going to be quiet and let you guys enjoy some of these images that I got off the phone, and yeah, if you guys want to see any more pictures, definitely go check out my Instagram account where I have posted more pictures from my trip. Alright guys, back in the studio, still recording with the Essential phone camera, and yeah, let me just go ahead and conclude some of the things I think about this camera, this phone's camera. So, I think in terms of video quality and photo quality, I think for the price that I paid for this, which is $225, I think this is probably one of the best cameras that I've tested. Now, I am, like I said, using the Pixel camera app versus the Essential phone camera app, and it's something that I would recommend everybody do because it's just a significantly better app than the Essential phone camera app. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, I feel like the video quality that I got was decent enough, and especially with the fact that the front-facing camera can also do 4K, which is something that most phones don't offer, I think it's a pretty nice little feature. And as for still photography, I think this thing kind of comes close to my Pixel 2 camera, what I was getting out of that. So yeah, I think if you guys get this at the price of $225, you have nothing to be disappointed by the camera at least. But yeah, with that, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this one. If you guys like this one, go ahead and hit that like button. If you disliked it, the dislike button's down there too. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you guys want some cool t-shirts like this one, go ahead and check out my merch store, which is linked in the description below. But with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!